When I first started the lab at Farragut High School, I soon realized that though I could make applications for teaching whatever was being taught in the classroom, I would need to have some enrichment activities that students would like so that they could work on them when they finished whatever the focus of the day was. So I started to make these mathematical activities. And you can see over the years I made quite a few of them. But by far the favorite of the students was the one called Rotational Symmetry. I wanted to show it to you now, because now when we're going to try to do this online, we'd like to start you off with something that I know everybody would like. When I was in graduate school, we had a teacher from the University of London, or London College or something, that came and taught us that the idea of symmetry and visualization was important for the worlds of science. For medicine, where things are working at the molecular level, we need people to have an understanding of what certain symmetries look like, and they encouraged us to try to teach that. So I made this particular program that just does the simplest basic types of centers. We have the ability to draw on it. So I made a drawing screen. You can change the color of it, but right now I have it black, and it's going to draw in white. So it's like just a drawing program. I can scribble, and then I could clear it. I can make it white, and then I can make the background white. Choose another color to draw in, so I can do that. And I can even change the width of the things that I'm drawing with. I can go all the way up to width 12, like that. And then clear it. So I usually show students that the difference between this and a regular drawing program is the fact that we have these different kinds of centers. Like we can draw now with no rotational symmetry, or we could draw with four-fold rotational symmetry. Watch what happens if I draw like a petal of a flower, maybe a dogwood flower. I only have to draw one petal and I get all four. And if I want to put some center in here, I could just put some centers in, some color in the center of this, and every time I put that dot down I get another one. Now I probably want to put some leaves on here, so I'll pick this nice leaf color, and I don't really want a leaf in between each of the petals of my dogwood. This is Tennessee, the dogwood cap, no, Knoxville, dogwood capital of the world. I'll do two centers, and then I'll just get leaves in between two of the flowers like that. And maybe I want to color it in. I don't know. We'll see. Well, usually when I would start like this usually did start with the dogwood, because one time Knoxville got criticized for being ugly, and that's when we started planting dogwoods and get a better reputation. And I might want to go to smaller width and put some leaves in, or some veins in these leaves, and maybe I want to clean up on this black right here, because I've gone over too much. Anyway, let's put some veins in the flowers. I'll pick a gray. We'll put some in here. I should have gone to 4 centers. I guess that's right. And then take this purpley color and put the red things around we probably want to get some more definition around this center, maybe some other color. Let's see what else we would put. Maybe some of that other green. Anyway, I hope you can see how you can draw with this, and students sort of went pretty enthusiastic about it, and most of the time if they finished their project they'd say, can I use drawing with rotational symmetry? Now we're going to experiment with putting this online, and if you click on the link that says bring down rotational symmetry, it should bring it down. It'll give a warning. It'll say that this is an executable. Unless you trust the person who's given it to you, you shouldn't download it. I promise you, I did not put a virus in this program. It's been used for decades and there's no harm in it. But they have to give you the warning because that's their job. So we're going to see if this can come down, and if you enjoy using it, we'll try putting the mathematical software that I wrote to teach high school math. We're hoping that maybe that would help those of you that are in the pandemic who are trying to learn your math at home, and I could maybe give you some practice. Thanks. I hope you'll try this and give me feedback as to whether it worked. Oh, by the way, it's designed for Windows machines. You are seeing it being run on a Mac right now, but that's because I have Parallels installed in Windows XP on my Mac. And there are other translation programs, but it is a Windows program, and so unless you make an adjustment for Windows programs, you probably cannot run it on a Mac, or you cannot run it on, I hate to say it, on a Chromebook. So there is a version on the website on the Howe-Two software that's done in HTML5, but it's not nearly as interesting as this one. It doesn't have as many choices. So hope you like this. Have fun. We'll post another one in a couple days. Thanks. Bye.